Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the top 10 best above ground pool pumps that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based in my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions and more. If you want to see more information in the updated price, you can check out the description below and also make sure subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Intex Krystal Clear Sand Filter Pump. Our overall favorite in our quest for the best above-ground pool pumps comes from the legendary Intex. If you're new to home swimming pools, you'll quickly become aware of the dominance of this brand, and this pump shows precisely why they excel. The Krystal Clear line of pumps come in a range of configurations to suit all above-ground pools. This is part of a sand filter system, giving you a low-maintenance approach to purifying your pool water. The automatic timer runs through a full 24 hours, so you'll get around-the-clock coverage without needing to fuss around or lift a finger. Choose preset cycles from 1 to 12 hours for your push-button convenience. Like all sand filter systems, you'll get a user-friendly approach to filtration. Aside from regular backwashing to keep the sand working and as effective filter media, you won't need to worry about anything else by the way of upkeep. There's a strainer basket that serves as an efficient pre-filter, prolonging the lifespan of your unit and helping to keep that water clarity as it should be. With hydro-aeration technology onboard, you'll get more negative ions on the surface of the water, and resultantly the water will be crisper and clearer. Circulation will also be improved for across-the-board benefits. The vast bulk of user reviews of this pump are positive, but we found several complaints about the quality of the threads on the hoses. This flashpoint set aside, most users sing the praises of the Intex pump. Overall, this above-ground pool pump gives you everything you need and nothing that you don't, and you won't need to dig too deep for the privilege either. Moving on at number 9, we have the Intex Krystal Clear Cartridge Pump. If you're shopping for an above-ground pool pump based mainly on the convenience angle, there's no substitute for a cartridge filter pump. Aside from exchanging the cartridge fortnightly, you won't need to bother about any other maintenance with these pumps, and you won't need to concern yourself with backwashing either. The pump on this unit is double insulated to improve efficiency while also increasing lifespan. This pump is specifically designed for use with above-ground pools. The pump is meant for Intex pools. If you have a smaller pool, the pump might work, but you may require adapters, and these don't come bundled. Setting up couldn't be easier. All that's required is to attach the hoses and then plug the unit in. There's a single cartridge included, and it's recommended that you swap this out once every 2 weeks to keep your water quality at its finest. The air release valve onboard helps if any air gets trapped inside the filter chamber. It's these touches and attention to detail like this that elevates Intex from the opposition. Of all the pumps on our shortlist today, the Intex is arguably the most user-friendly even if you're a total novice when it comes to home swimming pools. If you scour through user reviews for this pool pump, they are universally positive. The complaints we found mention the absence of an auto shutoff valve, but this is hardly a deal-breaker. In most areas that count, this above-ground pool filter delivers in fine style as you would fully expect from Intex. At number 8, we have the Hayward Power-Flo above-ground pool pump. Alongside Intex, Hayward is one of the other brands with a heavy presence in the pool space. This powerful little pump punches above its weight and shows why this manufacturer has such a solid reputation. You get plenty of scope since this pump will work with both above-ground pools and on-ground pools, unlike some of the Intex-specific pumps we review today. Build quality is robust and the chassis is corrosion-proof. This thing will stand up to years of use without degrading at the hands of the elements or the chemicals in your pool water. Under the hood is a 60-cycle motor. This is a single-phase unit developing 1.5 HP. Thanks to self-lubricating bearings, you won't need to roll up your sleeves or break out the oil. Thermal overload protection is a welcome touch and will help ensure you get the longest possible lifespan from this pool pump. This will shut down the motor until it cools sufficiently, at which point it will automatically restart. There's an oversized debris basket that helps to extend the time between emptying the unit. There's a transparent cover on the pump that allows you to see at a glance when the basket requires cleaning. For anyone looking for a powerful and no-nonsense pool pump capable of efficiently circulating and cleaning your pool water, Hayward hits another homer here. At number 7, we have the Hayward SP2610X15 Super Pump. Next in line comes another Hayward pool pump exhibiting the trademark build quality and performance you would expect from this powerhouse. Setting the pump up couldn't be easier. Many people find themselves put off investing in a swimming pool for fear of complicated setup and maintenance. If you choose the right equipment, though, it doesn't need to be that way. You can access all internal components quickly and easily thanks to the 4-bolt access. Use the swing-away knobs to quickly and easily remove the strainer cover with no need for any tools, and without straining yourself. The debris basket is large enough to stop you needing to continuously empty it. Again, convenience should always be uppermost in your mind when comparing the best above-ground pool pumps. Small touches like this make all the difference. As you would expect, there's a transparent cover allowing you to easily determine when the basket needs emptying. A self-priming pump, this is one of the easiest to use models in a crowded segment of the market. All Hayward products tend to be well reviewed, and this pool pump is no exception. What negative blowback we could find mention the disappointing lifespan of the bearings on this pump. These are not expensive or difficult to repair, so we feel that's a fairly small price to pay in return for the shower of benefits you get here. Overall, you're getting an efficient and affordable pool pump for your above-ground pool from a brand you can rely on. The best thing? This pump is also priced very competitively, so what are you waiting for? At number 6, we have the Harris above-ground pool pump. This is a potent 1.5 HP pump ideal for most above-ground pools. The stainless steel shaft of the motor is built with long lifespan in mind. This is covered by a chassis made from thermoplastic. You'll get no corrosion eating away at this pump even if you have a saltwater system or chemicals in your pool water. Even though you're getting a pump kicking out all the power you need, this thing runs pretty quietly, leaving you to enjoy some peace and quiet poolside. This pump is also quite compact, measuring just 22 x 8 by 10.75 inches. It only weighs 22 pounds, too, so you're getting a great deal of performance in a very small package. The strainer basket has an easy access twist and lock lid. You can also see through the transparent lid, making it easy to see when you need to empty the basket. A few disgruntled users have reported issues with suction when using this pump in tandem with a pool vacuum. They complain about a drop in pressure. Do your due diligence if you know in advance you'll be running a pool vac on a regular basis. If you decide against the Harris, we have plenty of suitable alternatives, both above and below. The drain plug baked in allows you to winterize this pump with ease, completing a winning package from an industry specialist at a lower price point than you might imagine. See what you think of this excellent pool pump. Overall efficiency is first class. You get a heat-resistant seal and a rear-mounted switch that helps you to keep the quality of your pool water immaculate without drawing down too much power. At number 5, we have the Hayward Power-Flo Matrix above-ground pool pump. We return to the mighty Hayward stable next with the Power-Flo Matrix pump. How does this unit stand out, then? Well, in many ways, it's the fact it doesn't stand out that makes this pool pump so popular. You'll get the job you need carrying out performed in fine style with no fanfare and no tasky maintenance. Sounds good, right? Read on to see how this pump shapes up. You can easily convert the pump between vertical and horizontal discharge with push-button ease. If you're unsure whether or not this pump makes a smooth fit with your above-ground pool, the manufacturer allows you to check that with ease right here. You can choose from multiple configurations with this pump. The model we review is rated at 1.5 HP. It's not just the motor that delivers on this pump. The precision-engineered impeller has extra wide openings to minimize the chance of any leaves and larger debris clogging up the works. The drain plug baked in allows you to winterize this pump with ease, completing a winning package from an industry specialist at a lower price point than you might imagine. See what you think of this excellent pool pump. Overall efficiency is first class. you get a heat-resistant seal and a rear-mounted switch that helps you to keep the quality of your pool water immaculate without drawing down too much power. At number 4, we have the Hayward Perflex Pool Filter and Pump System. Pool filters and pumps are the gold standard of filtration, making use of diatomaceous earth, DE, as a medium. You'll remove even the tiniest particles and contaminants from your pool the easy way. This model sits in the middle of the range and comes packing a 1.5 HP motor more than fit for purpose in most above-ground pools. The extended cycle defilter not only cleans with surgical precision, but it also gets the job done quickly. The filter is capable of removing filters down to a size of 1 or 2 microns on the first pass through the water. You'll enjoy longer downtime between cleaning cycles thanks to the pioneering flex tube setup in place here. Even better, a bump mechanism built in allows these tubes to automatically and continuously clean themselves. With this pool pump, you're buying into a brand that's been providing top-tier equipment for pool owners just like you for almost a century. This pump is solidly built, corrosion-resistant, and built to withstand some heavy punishment and continuous use. The pool pumps aren't cheap, but you won't begrudge spending that extra money when you see the quality and clarity of the water in your swimming pool at home. At number 3, we have the Harris ProForce above-ground pool pump. Another entry from the ever-reliable Harris up next as we push to the end of our pool pump reviews. The shaft of this pump is made from stainless steel, giving you all the strength and durability you need to get things started strongly. Around this, you get a chassis constructed of thermoplastic, so you'll get none of the corrosion that can eat away at less effective pool pumps. Running on 115 volts, this pump is intended for use in North America. If you run on 220 volts, this is unsuitable for your needs. With 1.5-inch internal threading and 2.5-inch in a standard 3-prong connection, setting this pump up requires no expertise and no tedious setup either. As well as running with extreme efficiency, this is another super quiet pool pump. Kick back on your lounger with crystal clear water around you without any concerns about background noise bothering you. There is a strainer on board and this packs a filter basket that's just as easy to access as it is to clean. For a powerful, energy-efficient, and long-lasting pool pump from an industry heavyweight, look no further. At number 2, we have the Blue Wave Maxi replacement pump. Last but by no means least as we search for the best above-ground pool pump, Blue Wave's Maxi pump is well worth a place on your shortlist. This lightweight electric pump runs on 110 volts only, so make certain you live somewhere using this system rather than 220 volts. You'll get a 6-foot power cord included. We would like this to be a little longer. The pump itself is self-priming, so your input is slashed to the bare minimum. This is as it should be with pool equipment. You should be enjoying your time in the pool rather than fussing around over maintenance. The vertical discharge suits most filters. You can convert this to vertical discharge thanks to the dual-port design. This flexibility alone has gained the Blue Wave plenty of faithful fans. You can keep your eye on when the filter needs cleaning thanks to the see-through viewing window. This is the 1.5 HP version of this pump. You can also find a 1 HP iteration if you don't need quite as much firepower for your smaller home swimming pool. We wouldn't recommend downsizing, though. A handful of users suggest even the larger model feels underpowered. The polymer build should ward off the corrosion that tends to blight cheaper and less effective pool pumps. This unit is also priced very reasonably, so why take a chance on an unknown? As an added kicker, this pump runs extremely quietly, too. Relax with your book and a cocktail without being disturbed by the menacing thrum of a pool pump. If you're looking for a versatile and efficient pool pump for your above-ground pool, this is one of the strongest options on our shortlist. And finally at number 1, we have the Doheny's above-ground pool pump. If you have an above-ground pool at home, you need the right pump to prevent the water stagnating, and to keep it germ-free. Doheny's Pool Pro is a superb example well worth your further investigation. To lead off with the weak point of this pump, several users report that the pressure is something of a disappointment. The good news? This is about the only drawback we could find when scouring a sea of positive user reviews. The stainless steel shaft of this pump is housed by thermoplastic. You'll get no corrosion, even if the pump is in place for years. The same can't be said for many of the ineffective pumps glutting this vertical. Connections allow you to very easily install this pump in place of whatever you have in your pool at the moment. Never be afraid to upgrade the stock pump bundled with your above-ground pool. These seldom deliver. Thanks you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.